Hello. Hi, it's Ileka. I haven't been live in a while, so I'll wait for a couple people to come on. But hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. So today I'm talking about mindset, right? But more importantly, the connection of mindset and weight loss. Essentially, how do we get off that roller coaster that you've been on for the last 10 years of gaining and losing the same 15 pounds, right? Or maybe you lost 50 pounds and then you stopped working with a trainer or a coach or doing those things and then you gained all 50 pounds back, right? Who's done that? I know I sure have, right? So that's what I want to talk about today and the mindset that you need to have because in order to truly achieve that goal. The reason this came up is because I want to share my story authentically with you guys, right? So, the thing I want to share is that I started coaching, right? I became a weight loss coach after I lost 120 pounds. And when I did that, I was like, oh my goodness, I've lost the weight. And so I can help everybody else lose weight. So, immediately, almost immediately, once I decided that I was going to start coaching, I had a couple of clients and they were extremely successful. Lost 120 pounds, the first one. The second one lost about 80 pounds. And then more clients kept coming. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so good at this. I can help people lose weight. I am amazing, right? That's literally what I thought, right? Couldn't tell me anything. I was like, Alika's program, Weight Watchers, I'm killing it, right? Like that's literally what I thought. And so then, and I'd done all the programs and stuff before. So I was like, I've helped people lose weight way faster than those programs, right? So I thought I was killing it. Then what I realized is after these people graduated from my program, oh, you're successful, you've reached your goals, you graduated. A year later, they'd all gained the weight all back. So lost 120 pounds and picked it back up. And I thought that only happened with people who had, I didn't realize that that happened, you know, at the time. And so in that moment, that's when I realized I needed to incorporate mindset changes. And when we talk about mindset, we're talking repairing the relationship with food. We're talking understanding the connections between, the way we eat and when we eat and why we eat and how we eat and all those things. It's so far beyond what everyone hears all the time, right? Which is, what is it? Find your why, right? Find your why, find your vision. Now you'll lose the weight and you'll keep it off for sure because you know your why. I'm here to tell you that's just not true, right? We all had a why. Everyone's had a why that felt important at the time, right? And when I say felt important, that could be anything from, the why being to, for your wedding. I know I lost weight for my wedding 15 years ago, right? It could be for your wedding. It could be to go on a vacation. It could be to have kids. You know, doctor told you needed to lose weight to have babies, and that's now your why. Or maybe it's your health. They said that your blood pressure's high, so you've got to lose weight, and that's your why, right? Or maybe it's for your kids. I want to be here with them. So if I lose weight, then I'll do it, right? That's my why. Here's the thing. No matter what that why is, for most people, for 85% of people, it's still not going to be sustainable. Take that in for a second. It's not sustainable no matter what that why is. Because the why takes you to a goal. It takes you to a target, right? So you're like, I'm doing this. I'm going to reach my goal. I'm going to lose this weight, whatever that is, right? So it's taking you there, and you've got your eye on your why the entire time while you're going towards your goal. The moment you hit that goal, you feel like you've accomplished something, right? And you have. You lost 50 pounds, 100 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever that number is, you have accomplished something. Here's the thing. Now things start to slip after that. I often call it opening the window, right? That's kind of my analogy for it. Things start to slip. First, it's, you know what? I'm going to celebrate. I've done such a great thing. It's okay if I go to Cold Stone and have a little bit of ice cream or whatever, right? I've been so strict. Or, you know what? I've done such a great job. I don't need to work out every day now, right? Or I don't need to work out 3 times a week anymore. I can just work out like twice a week or every so often or whatever. So you stop doing the things, right, that got you there. And honestly, that's pretty normal, right? You're not alone with that. That's normal. People do that. Most people do that. But even through that journey of keeping an eye on your vision, knowing your why, even thinking through some of your triggers, the healing still wasn't done. There's something that needs to be healed in us that has caused us to get to that point. I was 350 pounds. It wasn't because I wanted to be, right? I wasn't like, oh, let me see how big I can get. That wasn't it. It wasn't because I wanted to be 350 pounds. It was because something in me needed to be healed, needed to be changed. There was something in me that was connecting or so connected to either food or connected to my body and what I felt about my body. I may have thought it was helping. There was something that was connected. And so I'm actually going to be hosting a workshop next week, Tuesday to Thursday. This is a 3-day workshop, totally free. All right, completely free. And I'm hosting it because I want to take you through this journey, right? Of really truly working on the mindset, working on understanding what those connections are. Because until that mindset has changed, until that connection has changed, right? Then all the work that we do with anybody you work with, right? Any coach, whatever that you work with, it's going to just be for now, right? It's temporary. We need something that's long term, something that's going to sustain you, right? You're looking for something that will allow you to achieve your goals and keep your goals, continue them forward. And anytime, so and your coach or trainer or whoever it is, or Weight Watchers or whatever, they're giving you some great, great, great workouts, meal plans, right? Some may even be giving you the accountability. And they're doing some talking about, hey, why are you eating? Hey, giving you some tactics, right? Some tactics like, hey, take 20 minutes after you eat to decide if you're hungry again, to see if you actually need to have a second plate. These are all tactics. And you need strategies. You need mechanisms. You need things that are actually going to get you to reach your goal and sustain it, right? Get off that roller coaster that's been happening for years and finally be where you want to be from a body standpoint. And so I actually help people, I actually coach women and show them how to get the mindset, the body, and the business or purse that they want, right? So basically, there's so many things that block us, and I'm showing you how to clear those blockades so that you can grow in these spaces, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to post here a link to sign up for this workshop that I'm hosting next week. And I mean, it is essentially, first of all, it's free, right? So I put the link there. Sign up. Go to that link. Click on that link and go register for this workshop because it's going to give you what you need to sustain, right? And the biggest thing that you're going to get out of this workshop is a clear path to where you want to be, a clear path to the body and the income and the mindset you want to be. I'm all about, I know you guys have heard me talking about this a lot lately, getting the freedom, flexibility, fortune, and fulfillment that you want, right? This is what I'm teaching in this workshop because it's so important. You guys may have seen me. I think I've posted a couple of things so far about, in Maui, when we were in Maui, right? My family. And I'll post some videos and stuff about it. While there, what I realized is that having that ability to, number one, take the whole family to Maui, but number two, feeling free and confident when I got there. I did a live when I was out there, about the concept of, oh, I got to get ready. I got to lose 20 pounds. So I'm going on this trip. You don't have to get ready when you stay ready. And you stay ready by changing this, right? By changing the mindset and changing that relationship with food. And so this is really what we work on. And it is some deep work and it's some great work. And having that control around it, because many women, I know many women at least, and men too, because I was talking to a male client that I have, because I work with male clients too, but I was talking to some of them, and that was the biggest thing, is feeling like food is the one thing they can control right now, because life is crazy with kids and with a career, and being stressed out at work. They wake up in the morning, um, trying to get the kids out the door, or maybe they even have older kids and one forgot something, and all those things. And then they finally get to work, and to 1,000 emails that came since last night. And now they're trying to manage all this, and the whole day is spent putting out fires, putting out fires, putting out fires. They finally get home later than they wanted to. Of course, they're eating, it's DoorDash or fast food or something like that, because again, they just got they just got home, and no energy to hang out with the kids, let alone cook a whole meal. Now, and of course there's no workouts, there's no exercise in this story, right? Because there's no time to focus on them and their self-care, because they're so tired. Lay down, plop down on the couch, watch a few minutes of TV, fall asleep, just to get up the next day to do the same darn thing. At what point are we going to get rid of this cycle and get out of the cycle and decide to have the fuel to truly function in family, in fortune and fulfillment, in the areas of life that are important? And in order for that to happen, you got to have a clear path to where you want to go, because if you can't see it, you can't get to it, you know? So that clear path to where you want to be, in body, mind, and purse, right? Because we can prosper in all three of these areas: prosper in body, prosper in mindset, prosper in purse. But if you can't see it because so much is blocking your path, you're not getting there. So we're going to, in this workshop that I want you to sign up for, I want you to be there, because you're gaining so much. In this workshop, you're going to get the tools, right? And you're going to come out of this with a clear path to get to the physique, the mindset, and the person you want, right? You're also going to come out of it with a regimen. I'm showing you how to set a regimen to essentially regimen yourself for success, right? So that it doesn't always feel like you're putting out fires, because you've already set everything up. Every so often, challenges come in life, but you're learning how to manage adversity. And that is what I'm showing you how to do. All right. And then, of course, like I always say, prosper in purse, because guess what? In order to have the freedom, flexibility, fortune, and fulfillment that you want in life, you've got to be prospering in purse. We don't get that freedom. Like, freedom comes with the finances, right? Freedom comes with the time, having that time back. Freedom comes with having the fuel and energy to do the things that we need to do. And so this is what I'm teaching you in this workshop. All right. And while it's free, I say sign up. That's when I'd sign up, right? Because at some point I will be charging for this, because this is just, frankly, it's something that's amazing, right? And I have clients who have changed their lives, lost weight, right? Began to tone, had more energy. And so with that, began to remove different obstacles in their path because of the mindset work we were doing, and found themselves, I should say, well, found themselves, right? Found themselves again, and found themselves getting promotions at work, right? Found themselves building and growing their businesses even stronger. and found themselves spending time on self care for them, right? And this all allowed them to be better at home, to feel better as a parent, as a spouse, as themselves. They found themselves. That's gold. When I talk about my purpose, that's what it is for me. It's that moment when someone has that aha, oh my goodness, I'm feeling like me again. And of course, they get that promotion or right. But that's a big piece of it. And so that's what we're talking about in this workshop. So if you have not already signed up for the workshop, I posted the link in the chat, right? It's ilekafalette.com. That's it. www.ilekafalette.com. So I posted in the chat. Go there and sign up, register for this workshop. It's free right now. So you register for it and let's get it moving. Okay. I want to see you guys there next week. We're going to go through a process each day. It's about 30 to 45 minutes each day, right? If you can't make it, live during the workshop, then watch it later and post the homework. We're going to be in a Facebook group and the whole bit, right? And I want you to post your homework, post what you're doing so that you can continue to move forward in your progress. All right. I've got some things coming and I'm really excited about how it's going to help people because for me, I'm all about showing people how to get to that freedom, flexibility, uh, fortune, and fulfillment. And the reason that's important to me is because I want us all to be winning, right? Like, how long have we been in situations where we felt like, oh my gosh, I got to do this again? I got to do that again. Forget that. I get to do this. I get to go to Maui with my family and take the road to Hana and travel through those windy roads and climb down the mountains and hike through to get to waterfalls and swim in the waterfalls, right? Like this is the what we've always wanted. And so getting to do this, it's like, why not? Why not you? Right? Why not you? You see people all the time who are out here able to, be in Dominican Republic one week and Maui the next, and at the kids' events the next day, right? Because sometimes it's funny if I step back, because I started this talking about how I had to step into my authentic story, right? How I'd coached women years ago when I first started, and they gained the weight back because of the mindset changes that hadn't happened. And now my clients all keep the weight off. I talked to clients from over a year ago who graduated from my program and they're still sustaining, right? And that's the point. That's what I want. And so that's what I teach, right? We're changing those connections. But as I continue along that path and that conversation, I remember back years ago when I was working in corporate America, when I talk about freedom, when I talk about freedom to you guys, or when we're speaking about freedom, that's for me, that's the most important. And the reason is because I'll never forget a time when I had to miss my son's event at school, right? It was a field trip, and this all connects from growing up. My parents could never go on field trips and stuff with us because they had to work. And so my thing was I always wanted to make sure I could be there. And there was this one time that I couldn't. And I remember I went to the school. I was able to go for like a few minutes, but I couldn't go on the field trip. My son's boo-hooing when I got there. I don't even think I was there for that. I think I was there to do something else for my other kid, but like to drop something off. But he's boo-hooing because he felt like I should have been there. And I felt like should have been there. And my job at the time didn't allow it because of whatever reason. I can't remember what it was. And I remember saying in that moment, never again. Never again will someone tell me that I have to miss my child's anything, right? And for me, that's when I realized the most important thing for me is freedom. May not be for you. Your most important thing could be something else. But when I think of freedom, that comes with having the time and having the finances, right? The cash, the money to be able to do the things that I want to do, and having the body, right? Meaning, and when I say the body, I don't mean like, oh, bang, 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 right? I mean fuel, the energy, right? And being able to move and do things, the durability, right? Right. And the endurance. So when we were climbing down mountains and stuff in Maui, right, all I could think of was how 15 years earlier, when my husband and I, or not 15, 13 years earlier, when my husband and I went to Honolulu, I couldn't climb up the mountain. I struggled. We had to stop and I had to sit down multiple times. And now we're climbing through these different paths on the road to Hana, right? As a family. And I get to do that with my family. So thinking about freedom, that's why it's so important to me, right? And that's why it's important to me as I watch other women, running in last minute to the kids' performance because, they couldn't get out of work quick enough, or they're running in or they're running in on a call, right? And so when we're talking about freedom, we're talking about looking at life differently. When I'm talking mindset, and removing obstacles, I'm not saying quit your job. That's not it, right? But we're talking about understanding how to empower yourself to own your own success, how to empower yourself to own what the choices that you make and to be able to live your life, right? Because so many of us are feeling like we're being pulled in a million different directions by a million different people. And we need to own what we're doing and decide that I don't have to be everything to everybody, And so that's all a part of it. And that is all a part of the mindset that needs to happen to sustain, to function, right? To fuel, to feel good, right? And to get off of that roller coaster. And when I'm talking the roller coaster, I'm talking the roller coaster of weight loss, health and fitness. I'm talking the roller coaster of business going up and down. And I'm talking the roller coaster of life constantly trying to challenge us to, have to move away from it. We don't have to be on that roller coaster as long as again, this is what I'm teaching you in the workshop, right? We're going to go deeper into the workshop. We got a whole thing. All right. Because I want you to really, truly take this in and be able to leave with something tangible for you. So, and again, there's bonuses and everything at the end of each day of the workshop, but it's a 3-day workshop, 30 to 45 minutes. And I'm showing you how to create a clear path to the business mindset and physique that you want, right? How to regimen yourself for success so that you can get to the life that you want, right? And then how to manage adversity so that as challenges come, everything doesn't break down, right? Challenges come and we can still sustain. We manage that challenge while we continue on our regimen. And how to prosper and purse, how to identify opportunities and ways to grow, right? By removing the blockages here that's telling you that you can't. And so these are the things that we're working on. All right. I've been doing it's so funny because this has been my background for years. I started in business and I've always coached people and executives and career men and women, right? And then began weight loss coaching, right? And then mindset coaching and business coaching. And I was like, bring it all together. Because what I was finding is that the women in my program were, because we were doing the mindset work that we were doing, they were getting better positions and growing their businesses. And then, of course, I'm providing them with additional strategies because even even though that wasn't part of the program at the time, it's innate in me, right? I can't help myself. So if I see something, I have to say something. Look, see something, say something, right? No, but when I see something like, hey, you have an opportunity to do this, this, and this in your business, or here's an idea that can help you grow, I'm going to highlight that for you. because I've done it, right? I've got that experience and I've done that for other people. So this is just who I am. All right. So I just wanted to get on here, be authentically me, and share that with you guys. All right. Let's get off of that roller coaster. I want you to sign up for this workshop that I'm doing next week. So click that link, ilekafalette.com. It's right there in the chat. Click the link or copy it and paste it in your browser and go ahead, put your name in, your email address, and register for this workshop so that you can get to that life that you want, that freedom, flexibility, fortune, and fulfillment that you want in your life. All right. These are the things that I have worked through myself, and that's why I'm able to show you how. All right. And every day I'm showing women, mostly women, some men, but every day I'm showing these folks how to truly get the life that they want, grow their businesses. So that's prosper and purse, right? And set a clear path to the freedom, flexibility, fortune, and fulfillment that they want. All right. So that's what we're talking about today. I'm gonna let you guys go. I actually will probably go live a couple more times this week and next week, just because I've got my schedule's a little more open right now. So I'm like, why not go live? I love it. All right. I may even be live on Instagram as well. Um, the website is ilekafalette.com. Here, I'll write it again. .com. It's my name. Hold up. There. There it is. Yep, it's my name, and that's the website to sign up for the workshop. Um, it should just go right to it. Shoot, let me check. Let me just make sure because you have somebody. Make sure it does. Yep, goes right to the workshop. So yeah, you just register now. You sign up for the workshop, and you're in. All right. So we will talk soon. I'll likely be on live a few more times this week here or on Instagram, which is Ileka Falette. That's my Instagram name. So just go either one of those and we will see each other. But definitely, definitely, definitely register this workshop. This is one that you want to be at. So go register now, register today for this workshop, and let's get you going. All right. Let's get you to that freedom, flexibility, fortune, and fulfillment that you want in your life. All right. So you can be where you need to be. All right. No problem, Smoothie World. Oh, Smoothie World. I love a smoothie. All right. I will see you soon. I'll talk to y'all later. Take care. Have a great day.